Facial flush or rosy cheeks. Do you feel like your face looks a little too red? Not talking about the time where you get sunburned or when your crush looks at you. Hey girl. You may have a medical condition called rosacea. Rosacea is a fairly common skin problem with 14 million people living with the issue in the United States today. It's not something you should get really concerned about thinking it's a danger to your health, but it's a simple, benign condition that can be treated by your doctor. Wait. One more thing about facial flush. If you're part of the Asian population, you may suffer from something called Asian flush. That's what happens when you drink alcohol, but because you're deficient in the enzyme acetaldehyde dehydrogenase, yeah, that's a mouthful, you may have a reaction because you can't clear the alcohol properly. You may think you have a thin chin. You may think you have a thick neck. You may think it's just a cosmetic problem, not that big of a deal. I think it's a serious risk factor for an illness called sleep apnea. Which can predispose you to so many bad illnesses, including stroke, heart disease, high blood pressure. When you have sleep apnea, there's actually moments in the night where your airway completely closes. Whether it's because it's too small or too big, it closes. And when that happens, it ruins the quality of your sleep. We've all heard our partners snore at night or wake up in the middle of the night because their breathing wasn't right. That's sleep apnea. One of the best lifestyle changes you can make for sleep apnea is to lose weight. Unwanted body hair. Ladies, this is mostly for you. If you start growing hair where you've never had hair before, it doesn't mean you should pay a visit to your spa, but it does mean you should pay a visit to your doctor. Why? Because that actually has a medical word behind it. It's called hirsutism, and what that means is you started growing hair in a place where men usually grow hair. This could be due to a hormonal problem, one of the most common being PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome. When you pair hirsutism plus abnormal periods, that's highly suspicious for PCOS. Hey man, you got stanky breath, bro? If you have bad breath or what's medically known as halitosis, it could be a sign of acid reflux. During acid reflux, the stomach contents, including food, acid, all get pushed up into your esophagus and create this nasty smell that you may notice when you think you have bad breath. A lot of people think they'll solve this problem by brushing their teeth more, but that's not the solution. The solution is to go see your doctor. Some say the eyes are the window to the soul, but what I say, the nails are the window to your health. When a patient comes into my office and I'm doing a physical exam, I pay extra attention to the nails. The nails give me a lot of information on what's going on inside your body and tip me off to some illnesses I should be on the lookout for. If you have clubbing of the fingers, that could point to a chronic respiratory infection. If you have spooning of your nails, that could point to a chronic anemia process. Some of you may worry about white marks or lines on your nails, and generally that's not a problem. But if you do have two lines running parallel horizontally across your nail, that could be something called Muehr's lines and representative of kidney or liver issues. Some of you may find dents or ridges in your nails and generally that's not something you should be concerned about. If that does occur with some weird symptoms at the same time, that's definitely something I want to hear about. And could point to a more serious autoimmune issue. Do you guys remember what the body's largest organ is?
No! No!
Skin. First things first, you know you have that little pimple, that little scratch that never seems to heal? To you, that may not be a of any importance, but to me it's incredibly important. If you have a non-healing wound of the face, it's squamous cell carcinoma until my tests prove otherwise. Also of utmost importance to skin are moles. No, not this type of mole.
Mole! Bloody mole!
Yeah, that's the